procedure is complete.
I have no particular love for the UC, or their bravado.
Greetings, Captain.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal. Yeah, listen to him. Carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself. Other than that, just observe standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail. Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking. About it. Damn. That must... hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Yes, what? Pardon. Lieutenant Toft is as organized as they come. You can be sure to keep our T's crossed and guns loaded. Hey.
Excuse me. Hello.
Okay, hello.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC System. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than they're willing to admit. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but to allocate the resources that I've requested. At the same time, we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet, weakening them enough to strike a fatal blow. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, Before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. I don't want promises. I'm just asking you to think. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and beyond that, all we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some seriously shady deals. She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect her with the Crimson Fleet at all was thanks to an informant. I'm afraid she's the best lead we've got. For your own safety, nobody but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, while you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubted. It's going to be difficult for you. Do what you have. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternate. Look, I can see that you're struggling. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent, use your instincts. Dismissed.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let... Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of it. Well, that's just it. You're not career military, are you? And speaking frankly, you're completely out of pocket during this operation. So, if I were you... It's not generous, it's motivating. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate. Yeah. Maybe. No. No. Let's just stick to the job. But,
Killing's not their main motive.
We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, if you're feeling particularly ruthless,
Easiest way is to kill the person holding them.
let me know if you need anything else. Is there any... I'll be here if you have any more questions.
No, I decided to transfer the system. But your feeds are a real problem.
Howdy. Yes?
Excuse me. Yes, what?
Careful you do not have mud on the floors. You would not wish to tarnish this hospitable environment.
Yes, sir?
Hey, pardon.
How can I be of service?
Clamps released.
contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapon.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the Trade Authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure.
Yes, you need me?
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. What do I need to do here? Write you in... You can do this loud. You can do... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you... Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for them.
What is it?
I swear, that warning existed.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. Hey now. Oh, wait. You mean that? I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. What the heck? Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? Sure, I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
What did you need?
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600
There are many stories.
local time.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, you think you can handle running with my, That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Moore. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. They are dedicated in their cause. My past is complicated. But my family always stressed the importance of having... This group of people, who by rights would never... That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the war. A goal is something you work towards. An expectation. I believe it is sometimes phrased as, when I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many... They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. Yes, they were. I did not grow up. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know. I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary. My family is unique within the settled systems. My parents and their parents before. You can imagine, I am sure. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. For now, though it would seem you and I have found purpose, I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause.
don't have any other work right now, so piss off!